Hello, I'm Brigantia, Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Wednesday. This is Divination Demonstration, and this week our spread is called the Yule Christmas Spread. Bit of a longer one, so we're going to jump right in. The first card is called the Star. What is the Querent Star, or their guiding light? And they drew the King of Coins with Littlefinger right there. Always very concerned with finances, Littlefinger. He represents wealth, stability, support, generosity, and reward. And as a guiding light, this isn't really a discouraging sign. This is about getting reward for your efforts. This is about being comfortable, at least reasonably so in life. It is about having some sense of stability. And especially with all the uproar of the past couple of years, stability is sounding pretty good to a lot of us right about now. The second card is the Candle. What is the Querent hopeful about? And the Querent pulled Judgment, representing the past, second chances, memories, guilt, awakening, and the soul. Now, if you have followed along with my journey through the tarot series, you will know that the Judgment card doesn't necessarily mean condemnation. So the sense that this is giving the querent something to be hopeful about means that they have an acknowledgement of their own good qualities, their good works, things that they have accomplished. So they know that once the judgment comes, it's something that's probably going to be favorable and fair, and something that isn't intended to hurt them in any way. And that's a really healthy attitude of standing before the world and saying, this is who I am, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, and I am proud to be doing it, and I think I'm doing something useful for myself, and that is beneficial to society in general for people making themselves useful. So I think that this is altogether an encouraging sign despite the appearance of the Night King on the card. Now the third card is the Wreath. What is the Querent's vision for the future? Where does the Querent see themselves next year at this time? And we have the Six of Spears, Daenerys Targaryen marching off to war. This is about success, acknowledgement, prizes, and self-confidence. This tells me that our querent has a lot of goals, and it's not just wishful thinking kind of goals. It's, I have a plan, and I'm already putting that plan into action kind of goals. This is kind of getting me really enthused. This is someone who has an idea of where they're going, and they know why they're wanting it. So good on you, querent. Now the fourth card are the shepherds. What is the querent tending and watching over? And they have the Eight of Coins representing apprenticeship, perfection, and reward. This suggests not that the querent themselves is in an apprenticeship or that they are a student of some kind, but perhaps they've taken on the role of teacher and that they are striving for excellence and that they're wanting to see good results from this. So that's a pretty hefty responsibility, but so is being a shepherd. Look after those who are in your care. Now, the fifth card is the Angel. What glad tidings does the querent bring? What message does the querent bring to other people? And that is the Moon, representing illusion, the unconscious, mystery, deception, uncertainty, dreams, and indecision. In this context of the spread, I am honing in on that word dreams, perhaps even mystery. I don't sense any ill intent associated with the person that this spread is for. So I would say this is absolutely about paying attention to those dreams, wondering, asking the what if questions, and then envisioning how that could actually be made into reality. And that is a good thing. It's good to be able to have a bit of a vision and be able to say that things as they are now are not as they can be. And I have some ideas about how things can be shaken up a bit in areas that could stand some improvement. The sixth card is Wassail. How will the querent find joyfulness in the coming year? The querent pulled the Devil. And if you will notice, that has Ramsay Snow on it. Very suitable for this card. This represents temptation, addiction, power, anger, lust, excess, and materialism. Not generally things that bring people joyfulness. So let's think creatively. As the devil does represent restrictions and self-imposed chains a lot of the times, and of course we can see the chains in this card. This suggests to me that the Querent is going to be successful in breaking the chains that bind them, that they're not going to be held back, not by others and not by themselves. And that certainly is cause for cheer. Some people, once they get stuck, they just keep on being stuck. They will just stay in that state for forever. And it doesn't seem to matter how many people tell them that that's probably not a good way to exist. But people will do it. People can be very self-destructive. But apparently our Querent today is not in that mindset. So, yay. Seventh card is the Magi. What gifts does the Querent carry? Our Querent has the Ace of Swords, representing beginnings, decisions, insight, success, clarity, and the intellect. So clear thinking, rationality, logic even, and the ability to start and get something done. And as with all swords, they do have a way of cutting through the illusions and seeing straight to the truth and straight to the heart of the matter. That is a very powerful gift because it simplifies everything. This tells me that the Querent is probably someone who is able to think in terms of principles and is able to apply those principles. Probably not the most detail-oriented person, but then again, they probably don't really need to be. If you can understand what something means, you don't need to understand necessarily every bit of minutia surrounding, like, no, I've got the main idea, and because I have the main idea, I can now take action. And this does seem like an action-taking kind of Querent. The eighth card represents the child. How are the gods showing up in the Querent's life? Querent has the Three of Coins, representing projects, property, acclaim, and early success. I think the gods have given our Querent work to do. They have a purpose, they have a mission, and they are getting on with it. As you can see, there's a working crew getting on with building this structure. I don't know if this necessarily indicates physical property or that they're getting any particular praise, but it does mean that the Querent is successful in their endeavors and that they are doing what they ought to be doing. The ninth card, Holy. What is the source of the Querent's rebirth? Which is the Two of Cups, representing a partnership, relationships, love, agreements, and creativity. So this nice primordial chaos of creativity, that is what our Querent has. And as this is the Two of Cups, it could represent that they might have a partner that is helping them along. This could be a spouse. It could be perhaps someone who they work with spiritually. But it's going to be someone with whom there is a very deep-seated and very close emotional bond. So it's always nice to have a bit of help as we're going through the large projects of life, isn't it? Now, moving right along, we have the Evergreen. What is the Querent's power that will last through the dark, cold seasons of life? And we have the Knight of Swords, representing drama, stress, conflict, and change. I think we will hone in on the word change. Change can be a very powerful thing, and it can last people when they are going through profound difficulties. And of course, the physical dark and the literal cold can be extremely difficult to cope with. But being able to be an agent of change and to know that things are continuing to move forward, that can give someone a lot of motivation. And they can turn the uncertainty of the dark and they can turn the discomfort of the cold into fuel to help keep them going and help keep them focused. 11th card, Bethlehem. What parts of the Querent are in a deep and dreamless sleep? What is the Querent missing? And apparently that is the Ten of Coins. Wealth, happiness, consolidation, family, marriage. So there's something important in their life, be it their financial situation or having a home, or that something in the marital or family life isn't quite right. But that doesn't mean that they can't go out and get those things. If anything, this Querent sounds extremely driven and very focused. So if they do turn their energies in this direction, I'm pretty sure the odds of success are very much in their favor. Now, lastly, Mistletoe. What is the Querent's good fortune? Will it be ending on a high note? And they have the Ace of Cups, representing beginnings, love, creativity, flow, and healing. The words that really stand out to me are beginnings and love and creativity and healing. I do have a sense that absolutely nothing is going to stop the Querent. They are definitely on a mission. If that requires healing along the way, I think they will be an active participant in that healing work. And I don't know if it's going to be love in the sense of relationship or love in the sense of that is their mode of being. That is what they are putting into all of their endeavors. But I do think that that love is going to be a big part of the Querent's coming year, as is creativity. I don't think this is an inside the box kind of thinker. I'm not sure this is someone who acknowledges that there's a box to begin with. But it's exciting times, and I wish the Querent the very best of luck this season. So that is the Yule Christmas spread. If you would like to see what it looks like, please come visit us at Blackbird's Brew. It will be posted in the Magical Tidbits channel. If you haven't joined already, there's a link in the description box below where you can. In the meantime, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.